Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed my April Fool's Day prank. Now it's time for the real first look. So this is a tank that obviously, probably the primary competitor right now for the Turan III is going to be your T34, I'm sorry, T25, the Skoda. Let's bring the Skoda right up there and take a look side by side what we have going on. Set as primary. Hope you guys liked my little Rick Astley Rick roll. Happy New Year, or happy April Fool's Day, New Year's Day. Oh my gosh. All right, health-wise, less health, definitely smaller profile than the Skoda. Let's see, 20 tons versus 20.5. Really about the same weight. Miserable horsepower comparatively. Top speed 40 kilometers an hour versus top speed 60. A little bit better traverse. As you know, the Panzer 25 tends to turn pretty slowly. Hull armor 50, 25, 25. So you're going to have to keep this thing hull down. 75 on the turret, 35 on the sides, and 55 in the back, which is kind of interesting. Definitely has a huge Normal up on top. This looks like it's going to be somewhat vulnerable. Let's take a look at the gun. It is the 75mm 45M L43. So if we look at the tanks, I'm looking at the non-premiums now. We'll go back and compare it also to the gun on the on our T25. But we have the 7.5 meter KWK 40L48. So I'm not sure. I think they're both 70. Yeah, they're both 75 caliber or millimeter caliber guns. The one on the left is the one that's on the Panzer III-4. It's also on the Panzer IV-H. Not as a top gun on the 4H. Obviously, the 4H can also mount the 10.5 centimeter derp gun, which you can then heat it up a little bit and do a lot of damage. But once again, it's if you like doing derp. So you can also run this gun. So you can see here it's compatible with the 3001H, 3002D. Though I don't know why on earth you'd use it on a 3002D. That would be horrifyingly bad. And a whole host of other tanks. So this is a very popular gun. The 75mm 43M that is on our Turan tank is a little bit different. Or Turan, or however you pronounce it. First of all, has a better rate of fire. Has 3 more penetration on both the regular ammo and also the 2 more penetration on the APCR. Last but not least, damage is the same dispersion, great aim time of 2.3 seconds. I'm sorry, 2.2 seconds. So it actually outperforms the K40 L48 on in a lot of areas. Not huge differences, but those little minute differences make a difference in gameplay. So you're going to have a little bit faster rate of fire and a faster aim time, making this a pretty decent gun on its tier for a German tank, if we compare it to the other German tanks that are on its level. Now let's take a really quick look here at the gun that's on the T25. We'll put them side by side here. So here's the Skoda A18 gun. 75 caliber, 14 rate of fire, so slightly slower rate of fire, a little teeny bit more penetration, same damage. And then we have a 0.41 dispersion and a 2.5 aim time and a lot more weight once again. So the gun that is on the Turan should be fairly competitive at Tier 5. Just the fact that it's slightly better stats, better aiming, seems like it'd probably be a little more accurate than the Skoda gun on this premium. So, I mean, you can call it a turd if you want. A lot of people are kind of whining about the tank being mediocre. I think it's going to be slower than the Panzer III-4, probably slower than the Panzer IV-H as far as its top speed goes, definitely slower than the T25. But as you guys know, for me, and this is where playstyle comes in, oftentimes the slower tanks actually work better for me personally. Why? Because in the faster tanks, I tend to run out there and get myself into trouble. With the slower tanks, I oftentimes take a more measured approach. So I'm hoping that this tank works well for me. Now, that said, I didn't like the Panzer III-4 and I didn't like the Panzer IV-H, and I got through them as fast as I could. But that was 2.5, 3 years ago, and I'm a different tanker now than I was then. So I'm hoping that this will be an okay tank. But I figured, you know what, for the channel, it's worth it. You guys will probably like this tank. It was a toss-up between buying this or the new M41. I don't play German scouts. I don't really play scouts. My highest tier scouts are tier 7. I'm very afraid of going out and buying a tier 8 premium scout. Why? Because I'm just going to suck in it. I mean, it's bound to happen. Now, maybe it's a great tank, but I'm still not going to do well until I get better personally at playing those scout tanks. So, once again, if you're new to my channel, I just want to put this disclaimer out there. I am not the greatest tanker ever. I've got an okay win rate. I'd say on average I'm pulling about 1,500 WN8. So I am slightly above average tanker. I'm not great by any means. So don't come here thinking you're going to see the best battles in the world. The other thing that I do that's different is that I show you all of my battles. So I'm going to go out there, I'm going to run 5 or 6 battles in this tank, and you're just going to see how I do, good and bad. I don't hide the bad things that happen, and I don't necessarily brag about the good things that happen, though I like to get a little excited when I do well. So on the loadout of the tank, one of the things that people are talking about on the forums, and one of the issues that they're running into, is that this tank only carries 32 rounds. I guess historically speaking, that was the case. We're going to pop a couple rounds of HE and a couple rounds of gold. There we go. That's a little better. But it's going to be an issue with a gun that fires every 3 seconds. I mean, let's face it, in about a minute or two, you're going to be out of ammo. That's, assuming that you're firing that much. Now, I usually don't fire that many rounds. I'm not the kind of guy that will actually run myself out of ammo very often. I think that's happened to me maybe once in the E25. So, but anyway, keep all those things in mind. And once again, this is not a review. This is a first look. I don't understand how people can do a review of a tank that they've never played or only played a couple times. So will I do a review? Possibly at the end of the 30 days. If I've played it a lot, I'll come back and do a review. But sometime I will do a review of this tank. But tonight, we're just taking a first look. So don't put all your eggs in one basket. I will say this, though. At $9.99 for a Tier 5 tank, that's a pretty dang good deal. It does not come with 100% crew. All you get is the tank in the garage slot. You can get the fully upgraded kit and get more. Obviously, you can have I think it comes with what I have right here, the loader, the gun laying drive, and the vents. That's the layout that I had, but I just used stuff that I had in my garage already. So, but for $10 for a Tier 5 premium tank, I think that's a pretty good deal. The only other complaint that I have about it is that, do we really need another German medium trainer? And well, I'm going to just show you. We've got the T25. We now have the Turan III. And once again, it's limited edition, so it's only going to be available for a month. But still, I mean, come on. We've got the Gross Tractor. We've got the S35, the Panzer IV-S, the Panther M10. So, oh yeah, and the Mutts. So you have like 18 different premium tanks. If I didn't have the YouTube channel, I would definitely not have bought this tank because I don't need it. But for the channel, I figured you guys would like to see it. So here it is. Same thing may happen with the M41. I got to put some finances together for that one. Obviously, it's more expensive. I might just buy it just for the channel, but I don't have any need for it because, like I said, I'm not a scout player. Maybe I will be someday, but I think the level of attention and the speed with which you have to react, I just don't have it. I'm an older guy, and I don't have the reactions that you need to be a good scout player. So here we go. Let's take the Turan III for a run. Here's a surprise. I was expecting this being the first day of this tank to, being out, that there'd be a ton of them out there, but here's the first battle. We got lucky with our matchmaking. Sweetheart matchmaking in the first battle. That usually, I think, happens for the first couple battles. Sometimes. Some tanks, though, I just get thrown right in. So, and secondly, well, there's not a single other Turan in this battle. That's either a cool thing or a sign of the future. I know when the Sentinel came out, the AC1 last week, the first day there were a ton of people playing it. Now no one's running that thing. Yeah, I kind of liked it, though. I like the AC1. I was having fun with it. It's not a great tank by any means. I'm hoping this will be a little bit better. Plus, at Tier 5, we should make a little more income. But we'll see. Okay, Artie's taking pot shots. Ooh, that was a big hit. Should be able to get a second shot off without getting hit. I'm not going to pop back out again, though, but whoa! The grilla. All right. Oops, I hit the pipes. I hit those pipes. Oh, somehow I spotted that dude. I don't know how that happened, but he's Wolverine's got a good position there. He's sniping down on. Whoa! Are we losing the city? What's going on here? I've got to move this fast. Oh, T-67 totally blasted that Wolverine. So we need to push through and get behind these guys if we can. Kenny's going after the artillery. He may get one-shotted. He might. He didn't go. Didn't get him. There's the birch gun. We need to kill these guys and get back into the city. Help out the rest of our team. Nobody went this way. Wow, they got a lot of artillery, man. Come on, T-67, take that MA1 out. Oh, well, at least I caught him on fire. So I'm spotted right now, so I got to be careful because the artillery. There's a lot of artillery is looking for us. Covenanters one-shottable. Okay. T-67's just a hair too aggressive there. Let that guy go this way. Keep hopefully not spotted by the B1. I want to take out this. Wow, that was crazy. Did you guys see that? That artillery just totally nuked the. We got a B1 over here. No, their team's gone. Wow, it's over. Pretty low roll. The 101 is the standard, so. Whoops, I missed. Nice, yeah, definitely using gold there. Oh, come on. Her artillery is like just nuking everybody. Man, that guy is like hot. 3 and 2, man. These guys are like already professionals. They're out in force, you know, it's like it's gonna be tough to penetrate that dude. He's facing the other way, but try to go for the turret there. I love you too, Mater. How you doing, buddy? It's gonna get ready to move forward, but not a bad first game. Not bad. Not super aggressive. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So far, the gun is great, man. Nice job. Our clan just won a battle we were practicing for earlier. So, yeah, top scorer on the team. Probably got a decent amount of spotting damage. So apparently this thing has some pretty good view range. Yeah, 505 spotting damage, and then I did 631 damage. Yeah, just, yeah, so, you know. Now, I got a pretty decent crew in there, and I think that... you know, that does make a difference. They're not super crew, but they're, you know, they're almost 300%. So camo training, I need to do some more camo for the next set of guys, but almost like 1% away from 6 cents. That'll be nice. Anyway, back to the tank though. So a huge experience. Obviously, the first battle of the day gets triple because it's a weekend. But let's see the base score. So actual experience was 617, which is good. And like I said, 631 damage isn't stellar, but, you know, for a gun that does 100 damage, it's, you know, you're not going to really get, like, 3,000 damage battles unless you're really lucky. So, and really, look how cheap the ammunition was. I end up losing, what, not even $1,000, right? Yeah, I mean, under $1,000 the cost to run that battle. So, very nice. Very nice first game. Let's see how it goes. Let's keep going. Man, everybody's playing Tier 5 tonight. I guess I'm... getting a little lucky here. Once again, it could be the whole, you know, some people, they say that there's sweetheart matchmaking. I am not so sure about that, but I'm getting it right now. So hopefully that's why I do a review later, because once I get like 60 to 70 battles in a tank, then I feel like I know it a little bit better. Once again, no other Turan IIIs either. It's definitely not a fast tank, but I feel like it moves along. This is a tank that seems to fit my playstyle. Ask me how it is. Yeah, they did. They did release 3 premiums, you know, like Well, not really released, but the M3 Lite. I wouldn't even be interested in buying an M3 Lite. First of all, if I gotta spend $9 on a Tier 3 premium, forget it. That's just ridiculous. And then 41, reaching my top speed. Actually, he's pushing me. No, 40's the top. All right, let's see here. Got to be careful up here. I don't want to get spotted. If we can get some of these guys in our view range here. Nah, they're out. Oop. No, they'll never be spottable. So one thing that you probably could use in this is coated optics, or maybe switch out vents for binocs, because the view range is kind of short. Surprisingly, on that last battle, though, I did a decent amount of spotting, but wow. They're really just going to give us the cap? No, okay, here comes the KV-220, so not quite as easy as it originally was looking. We lost the Sherman III. If we push up on these, I don't know. These guys, all their slow tanks came over this way. But if we can get some hits on the KV-220 here. I can't see his cheeks. There we go. Yeah, and he'll pen right through me. So he's got 99 pen. I've only got 75 armor. But you got to know where to shoot the KV-220s, man. The turret is the soft spot. And unfortunately, this thing has a huge head. We just lost the other side. So I would expect the push to come down the backside. I'm going to let these guys fight that Stug, and I'm going to get in position here to hopefully help stop the push through. Oh, Type 95 got a huge hit. Put the fire out, guys. Wow, that was a lucky shot, man. And my tanks are leaking. So that sucks. That was Type 95 doesn't have much of a gun, so that was a really big hit. He got fairly lucky there. See if I can get some more hits on this T1 Heavy without being spotted. Come on, where is he? He's through the buildings there. Oh, John, you can't crawl me while I'm playing, honey. Sorry. Gotta get off, bud. No. We've got this capped. They'll never catch up now. Why is there T-67 hanging in the back, man? He must have just loaded or something. Geez, they had two big tanks sitting out back. That sucks for their team. I hate to see stuff like that, you know. It's like, glad that we won, but that sucks. That is how we won, you know. You're missing two of your top tanks. Yeah, so definitely not the battle that it was the last battle. But it was a good game. Now I'm going to have spent a ton of money because obviously I used all those supplies. So actually not too bad. They must have a sale on supplies, right? Because I used two of them. Or I had one in my garage. Actually, you know, I think I have a lot of fire extinguishers. So, all right, let's keep going. All right, so the honeymoon is over. I'm going to go island. Once again, no other Turans out there. Definitely it has a the DLC map. It's so funny. It's so majestic. Somebody has to, this is the DLC map. What's the matter, mate?
Are you playing on that team?
Yeah, I'm playing on the green team, as always.
Are you playing on that team?
So we're going to take Turan.
Are you playing on that team?
At first I thought it was Turan, like Lord of the Rings and all the dwarves. Turan 1, Turan 2. Turan, son of Thorin, son of Thrain, son of... Okay, got a Skoda T-24 scooting across. Wow, they went up the hill hard. But everybody did, so I'm going to push over here. Hopefully hold this Skoda off with my amazing armor. Whatty? What's the matter, mate?
Mom, people still in the wall.
Nope. Kind of slow air time. It's not a very fast bullet, I guess. We've lost 2 of our scouts. They did not take the hill, so it's sad. Skoda's just hanging back. I'm really all alone, so I don't want to push too hard, but I get some shots on this M4. Try to get over here without the Skoda spotting me. Man, didn't get off fast enough to aim at his side where I wanted to hit him. Get back. Yep, and there's the Skoda. What, Mater? I'm not going in the water. Yeah, I broke his track. That was a nice hit. Nope. No dice that shot. I'm not sure what this Skoda is doing over here. He's calling for help. See if I can get another shot on this M4. I'm not camoed at all. He was looking right at me, so. Aim up. Oh, dang it. She tracked me. Alright, so I need to get out of here. I think the Cromwell is hitting me. And we've lost the hill. We've lost this game. It's over. Oh well. What are you going to do? That Cromwell was beating the crap out of me. Skoda's going to be looking over here this way. Did he kill our Skoda? When is Mark going to be here?
Oh, Mommy.
It's Sunday?
No,
Yeah, she's gone for a while. And Cromwell's coming my way, so I'm just backing off. I'm gonna, yeah, these guys are. Yep, not gonna hit that in the move. He's gonna kill me. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Yeah, and that's where the slow tank thing comes in bad. You know, you can't. I just don't have the speed to get away. Now I was backing, but you know, I didn't want to put my back to him, so it doesn't matter. We got totally killed. And the sad truth, you know when you're bottom tank in a map and you score in the top, 3 or 4, it's bad news for your team. Right there's proof in the pudding that the team just fell apart. And it happens. Yeah. Not every game's going to be perfect. Let's go ahead and take another one out. So that was kind of a bummer. The last battle, even though it was a crushing defeat, it didn't record it for some reason. So sorry about that. I scored 3rd highest on the team, which was good, except for we lost, so that was bad. But I did 700 damage, which means that was good. We really got crushed on that one. It was not a good game. I played as best I could, but whatever. Ran into a Matilda BP, which just shredded me. This tank will not stand up to a BP at all, even hull down. Hey, Ryan, come here. Poor matey. John's been sitting here with me watching the game, and now he's sound asleep. Poor little fella. Such a good little kid. You good boy, mate? You sleepy? I went on a whirlwind tour today. I had a property in Columbus that I had to photograph. Actually, 7 properties, 12 suites. These apartment complexes, and they had me photograph a whole bunch of vacants and model suites, and I did not think I'd be able to do it in one day, but I was able to pull it off. So I actually shot that many properties today. It was crazy. I left at 8 o'clock in the morning, got back at 8 o'clock tonight. Woo, sorry. It's a good spot there. None of these guys are real close, so I'm assuming the camouflage on this tank isn't too good. The fact that I've popped up a couple times now and just been spotted as soon as I'm out. I will be glad to have 6th Sense at some point. I don't know how long it's going to take with this current tank, earning very little experience per battle. 500's not. I mean, it's fine for Tier 5, but it's not. I'm backing down. Oh, not fast enough. And I'm going to back out. Let these guys push out. That BDR should not be pushing that hard. Oops, yeah, he's asleep. He's beyond tired. Oh! Big hit, Artie. Alright, so where is all this action going on here? 3001H. 100 is barely enough to penetrate that. Oh, he moved. Once again, pretty slow airtime on this gun. It's not anything to write home. What? Why is everybody crying? Okay, listen, I'm in the middle of a battle here and a recording. You guys will have to figure this out yourselves. No fussing. No fussing. Oh, that did not go where I wanted it to go. All I can do is shoot now. Let's see, this VK's got 136, so I will not finish him off with a stroke of attack here. But I can do some damage. Whoa, I was really close, actually. Didn't think that would be that close. Poor matey. Try to help these guys out a little bit. Easy pickings for that AMX if he decides to come this way. Ooh, AMX 40 just killed our BDR. BDR. See, I'm trying to get out of it. Nice. Oh, Chinukai. Well, I got a faster rate of fire than he does, but ouch. AMX 40 is going to be coming our way, you know it. Which way is this BDR facing? Is he giving up and going down the cliff, please? I don't want that 40 shooting me in the back. He will one-shot me. He's got the power. So I'm going to try to get down here and... Oh, no, he's got it. Oh, dang it. No. Oh! I should have pushed forward and tried to get so he couldn't keep his turret on me. Oh well. That was fun. Yeah. Don't go toe-to-toe with a BDR when you have no armor. Even with armor, the BDR's got that F3 gun. You know, it does, I think, 167 pen. So pretty much anybody at Tier 5 is fair game. Doesn't matter how good your tank is. I think they have this in hand. You never know, though. Let's see. There we go. Cromwell killed the radio star. Good game. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Colonel Tiny is joining me now. I say Colonel Tiny sounds just like Tom Horn, for those of you who know what Tom Horn is. And we are in a Tier 7 battle. This is not going to be pretty for me, though you're probably going to be fine with that thing. Where do you want to go?
I typically go right here in the middle.
Okay, all right.
I hover around the corner, and then I'll slowly move up. I've got 485 meters of view range on this now.
Oh, my gosh. Okay.
Oh, yes.
Well, I'm going to scoot up a little bit if this scout doesn't go up front, and I'll try to spot for you. Because I'm really not going to do much. Oh.
I tell you, I do not go far. Oh, I've already seen one tree fall right there.
Now, are you spotted yet? Do you have 6th sense?
I do not have 6th sense. Oh, and there goes the, there's a 37.
Yep.
And they're shooting back at me, so.
I don't have 6th sense on this tank yet. I'm hoping to get it very soon.
No, I'm working on my...
I'm at 99%.
Yeah, I just completed with the Ace Tankers the 2nd perk. So I've got Brothers in Arms and Camouflage. And I'm working on the extended view range. I'm running, obviously, binoculars and camo, so.
There's going to be a T-37 coming after me here.
Oh, and I missed him. I knew he was coming.
I did a Diaz Graz or whatever. Nope. I tracked him.
I can't get over there. I can't come around. I'm gonna have to help you out.
I got hit by something big. Uh-oh. We're getting bum rushed by an SU-100Y over here, or SU-100 regular. Somebody shot him in the back. Backs up. Come on, back up a little bit more, dude. Just a hair more. Oh. Okay. Got a 122.44 sitting up on the hill, looking down at me. Oh, crap. And what a great way! What a great way to end the video. Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. I thought he'd be fighting the other guys up there, but no, he's just sitting there aiming at me, the tier crap tank.
Need to do another one we can.
Yeah, let's do one more. I'm gonna leave that because that's reality, but. You know, the T-25 is definitely a better tank. Definitely more able to adapt to different situations. The gun, I like this gun better than the gun that's on the T-25. This one obviously fires faster, more accurate, slightly less or slightly more pen, same damage. You know, just it's a better gun all the way around. But the tank itself has literally no armor, you know, for what it faces. And you know, we've had our good games in it, and we've had some bad games in it. I feel like it's just, I don't know. If you're going to pick between the two, the T-25 is the better tank. If you're going to want to get something that's a little bit different, that's not going to be out forever, then the Turan is your tank. And obviously tonight I've seen exactly like one battle with other Turans in it, and then every other battle there were no other Turans. So it doesn't look like it's going to be a super popular tank. Who knows? We'll see what happens. But I think that it's just an okay or below average tank at best. You know, is it worth $10? I don't know. I guess that's up to you. But to me, I'd say probably if you're going to pick between the T-25 and the Turan III, definitely the T-25 is the better tank. So same training layout and everything. But it's okay. It's all right. It's just it's not great. So anyway, guys,
How does it do?
Oh,
how does it do? I hate to interrupt, but how
yeah,
does
that's
it do
fine.
on the hills? I understand it's got great gun depression. Does it work good on Provodovka on the hill?
It's so far from what I felt, it seems like it does fine with gun depression, and you really have to use that. And when I got into those situations, it was okay. Though it does have that huge commander's hatch on top. So when you pop your head up to take a shot, you're still very vulnerable. Because
Is it as bad as the T-59 Patton? With
no.
blister on top?
Well, I would say if you're talking about compared to the size of the tank, yes. But actual physical size, no. It's a lot smaller physically because the tank is smaller.
Is it a good training vehicle for the Cromwell?
No, this is German.
Oh, this is German.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So it would be a good trainer for most of the German medium tanks. Obviously, you have an extra slot if you're running the Indian Panzer because the Indian Panzer is a crew of 4. I think but the VK3000 series, those are all going to be 5-man tanks, and so it can train all of those crews, just like all of the other trainers that the Germans have.
So it's got an accurate gun, and it's good and hull down,
Yep.
and it's good over the ridge.
Yep. But it's no armor, and it's kind of slow, and it is sluggish going uphill. Not terribly, though, but it's not fast. It's kind of a slow speed tank. So
would you need a consumable in this like chocolate?
that may help. It may also help the loading time. If you could reload even faster, that probably would help. Well, let's see. The Germans, what's the consumable that they get?
Chocolate.
Oh, is it chocolate? Oh, I could try that at some
You
point.
want to try it one time?
Yeah,
with
you know what?
chocolate?
Let's do that. Let me get in here and change.
I hate
out.
to interrupt you. I know you were trying to close.
No, that's fine. Hey, why not try it out, right? So we're gonna buy some chocolate. Hopefully, no one will get killed in the tank.
Replace your fire extinguisher.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I would suggest your loadout being your large repair kit and your large medical kit and your chocolate. Now I know that's 60,000 credits if you
Right.
use them,
right.
but hopefully you'll never use them.
True.
And it will give you a performance boost by using the large kits. I don't know why. I just know it's a fact. It increases performance like 3%.
Yeah, it does increase performance. Let's see. Do I have kits? I know I have a large first aid kit. We can buy a large repair kit with gold. That's fine.
Or 20,000 credit.
Yeah. Ta-da! And actually, I've made good money tonight. You know, I think I came into this almost 200,000 credits after 6 battles. This isn't bad for a Tier 5 premium.
Not at all.
There we go. So we are now loaded with big, expensive equipment. Hopefully we won't have to use any of
If
it.
you've shown 6 battles where it's not had this,
Yeah.
now you've got something to compare it to.
True. True.
And
True.
hopefully we'll pick up either a Pokrovka or a Redshire,
Yep. Where I can get some hull down.
or even steps.
Well, let's do it and let's see what happens. And we might even run a couple battles like this and see how we do. Consumables.
I run consumables rather than the fire extinguisher.
I wish they weren't so darn expensive. That's the only downside.
You know, and if you do it right, you watch when they go on sale. They're 10,000. I'll buy 2 to 3 million worth of that consumable.
I've done that before. I still have. I've got a lot of fuel, that premium fuel that I've bought for different tanks that I did that. Where should we go? We probably should go left, huh? Out
Go
to
left.
Yep.
Now, do you want to? I typically go around that edge at F3 and 4. I've got excellent view range,
Okay.
and it gives me a chance to work even this in a hold down situation.
Okay. I'll follow you.
Okay.
Oops.
Hey, they're even asking you. How about
I know. Yeah. Let's see. Haven't lived long enough
to go through them?
to run out yet. That's the way you handle that.
Yeah, I've been working that pack 30, that pack 40,
Pack. Oh yeah, the little guy.
little guy with the crew skills.
I need to do that. I don't have. I went up to tier 6 on the French tank destroyers, and
The V39.
I still don't have a full camo slash. What do you call it? Where you see the 6 cents.
Yep.
Yeah,
I don't have 6 cents on this yet.
Yeah,
I wish I did.
I need. They need them. I'm looking. I might buy the ARL. What is it? The V39. The.
Yep, the tier 6.
Yep. Nope. I'm probably spotted by now. I'm going to try to hide behind this barn. Oh, I should have come.
I know I'm spotted when I get shot.
Yeah. The old-fashioned 6 cents. Oh, we're spotted.
It works. Okay, here comes the Lux.
Luce. Are you going down? Okay, I'm going to go down here.
I'm down on this side. So
I've been here before. It's been a long time since I've actually been on this map, which is kind of surprising. He's staying down below the ridge line there.
Yeah, he is.
Make them come to our position, I guess. Oh, there he is. Boom. Nope. Not fast enough.
He was going back over that.
Now, do I have to...
I've got view all the way up to their ridge.
Okay.
And then just beyond for the render range.
Yeah, the Hellcat's out of my sight.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to move up a little bit. I'm going to try to get back on that. Let's see. I'm going to help this T-3045
Okay.
back over here, since they don't seem to be pushing too hard over here. Yeah, this thing has okay view range. I was spotting everything on the lower tiers, but oh my gosh, look what's happening on the city. The tank destroyers are overrunning. Oh, crap. Oh, no.
We're dead.
Yep, the Lux is showing up here. Wow. Wow. Yeah, the gun depression is... This is kind of a steep hill, but I'm not getting the depression I need to hit this dude. There we go. Oh, I down on your side there. Keep your eyeballs peeled. Ugh, this is so bad. I want the Hellcat to pop out here. I'm going to see if I can draw him out. Jeez. This is so bad. This is not going well. Hey, well, you got 2 kills so far. That's pretty dang good. What got you, OI?
The OI.
Well, I need to get this Hellcat dispatched quickly.
Yeah, we lost the city.
I got an E25 rolling my way fast. Try to track him. Nope, he tracked me. Oh no, he motored me. Oh well, try to get the damage out fast. Ugh.
Is the consumable help?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's. I think with the Hellcat, I was beating him up pretty good, but it's hard to tell. I missed a couple shots at the beginning, but yeah, when it's kind of hard to tell when the team does bad. But look, I mean, we were the only ones that really did much anything on our team. Everybody else just died.
Yeah, there's 6 kills,
So.
and I've got 2, and you've got.
So yeah, we did half the kills on the team. But we'll see how the results go. It felt a little better. I felt like the tank was a little more mobile. I think overall there wasn't a whole lot that we could do in that situation. We were kind of,
No.
oh yeah, I guess look at the score loadout there, the team score. I guess it did work. Pay to win, right?
Yeah, and you didn't make your 20,000 back, and that's just the problem.
Right. Yeah, I lost 558 credits. So, and it seems like on the high end, this seems to make about 30. So you're never going to make a ton of money with that. But yeah, it was interesting to try it out. I'm gonna switch back now. Save some money. So, but I think it was an interesting experiment. Obviously, I did pretty well. I got some spotting and definitely got to kill that Hellcat. That was fun.
Between the Cromwells and the Hellcats, they're
This thing's
anything
just
anything I can do to get rid of them.
yeah. This thing is definitely not anything that's got a high rate of fire is going to out DPM it pretty quickly. Same with
Ram
the
2. How's it go against the Ram 2?
I ran into one, but he was busy with a T14, so I killed him. But I would say probably same thing with the Ram 2 because it's got the same gun as the BP. Plus, he's more mobile. So I'd say in a face-off, you're pretty much doomed.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just going to tear you up with that. With his pen being 100 and your armor only being 75, you're going to have a very hard time.
And have you gone up against a Matilda?
I have not. Now, this gun will tear the Matilda apart, but it has to be in the right circumstances. He has to be out where he can be hit. So
if he's side scraping, you're gonna have a hard time.
Yes, absolutely. So like I said before, overall, it seems like it's just an average, below average tank. And yeah, when you compare, the Ram 2, which you can't get anymore, but I would say even some people are going to take issue with this, but I personally like the M4 improved better. The M4 improved, it's got a crappy gun, but the tank is so much more mobile that you can get out when you need to get out, and you can get spots when you need to get spots. Plus, I think the view range on the M4 improved is better too. Let me see here. Yeah, 370 versus 330, so that's a huge improvement.
Huge improvement.
Improved. So I actually do really well in the M4 improved. I have like a 70% win rate after 15 or 20 battles, so it's working for me. But for whatever reason, let's take a look at the stats real quick for tonight. 57% with the Turan, not too bad. 7 battles, so yeah, 546 average experience. That's pretty decent for a tier 5. So like I said, it's not a terrible tank. It's just not a great tank. It's not as good as some of the ones that are available at tier 5. So I would say it's probably like a second or third pick. But the gun is nice. It is nice being able to hit your shots, and it's nice being able to penetrate most of your shots. So that's one thing where a lot of the tier 5 premiums have a hard time. They don't do a good job penetrating. This one does. So, but then again, you don't get pref matchmaking, so it's all thrown away. So anyway, thank you for watching, guys. Be sure to subscribe, and I will see you all on the battlefield some other time. Have a good night.